So I might do a series of short ones. I don't even know if there's. I know I get views on these recordings. As I've stated before, I don't. I think there's a lot of malevolence subscribed to my channel. I do think that there are some true benevolent beings subscribed. So I don't think all of the views are from malevolent entities or they're not beings, malevolent individuals, but I think the amount of true benevolent beings is very small. So I'm only speaking to true benevolent beings, as I've stated before. I'll try and usually I come on here in spontaneous fashion when I think that there's things that I'm needing to say or there are things that are important. Most of these are going to be more so reminders, but if you are recognizing what this place is for what it is, and you have been working on taking back what you feel has been raped from you out of all technologies, please be definitely working on your astral body. That is what they have been using to rape and to torture, to siphon off life force energy. Be doing what you can to strengthen your astral body's connection to your physical body. I have mentioned a couple of exercises. Do the best that you can with this. Just imagine it as your force field, just a few inches away from your physical body, to try and really feel it, surround your entire being, and that it's connected to your chakra system, especially the strongest being your third and your fourth. Imagine that it can move independently of your physical body or in unison with your physical body, depending on your intent. Every time, or as soon as you wake up and before you go to bed, and then hopefully you're doing it throughout the day when you can, but be pulling everything that you think has been raped from you back to your physical being that you were speaking from, devoid of all harm to you, and mean it. Here's the thing, is there can't be any doubt. You have to mean it. You have to know it. You have to know that all of your stuff is yours and belongs to you and you only, and that there should not be, especially if you've been refusing consent, there should not be any malevolent whore, any demons, any parasites, any reptilian parasites, any of their lackeys, using technology to connect or attach to any part of your being. There shouldn't be that. This inverted matrix should not even be here. Universal laws are real. Universal laws do exist. They are massively scared of universal laws. Be enforcing, doing your best to reinforce universal laws in this inverted matrix. And you have to know it. You have to know that universal laws exist, that they are real, that they do stand, that they override their fucking bullshit. Just because we're in an inverted matrix doesn't mean that they're not subject to universal laws. That's the lies. That's the artificial frequency overlay that they're forcing onto the organic field. Those are the lies that they're trying to get people to believe. And part of that is doubt, and part of that is fear, and part of that, it's all their lies. You got to stop with the fucking lies. You got to know. You have to know that you have not given consent to any entity, any malevolent whore, any of their lackeys, any technologies, any parasitic planets. Like, you have not given your consent to any entity anywhere. to be siphoning from you, to be raping from you, to be forcibly connected or attached to you. If you've refused consent, that's it. And then be with all of your intention and your focus and your attention. Be pulling universal laws in here, right? You know that universal laws stand. That you've refused consent, universal laws stand. So keep forcing their shit out, and know that you have every right to be forcing their shit out, to be moving their stuff to universal laws, because they're in full violation of all universal laws. You have to know it. And you have to be relying on it. They've been doing, you just have to remember that they've been doing this a long time. We have to be, it's a lot of shit to be overriding. But it can be done. We have to be pulling as much as we can, focusing our attention and intention on universal laws in this place. And know that if you've refused consent, that's it. You be forcing their shit out. Every time they connect you, nope. Per universal laws, I refused consent. You got to get out. You can't be here. And be throwing their shit off, be moving their stuff to universal laws for correction, right? And that's another thing with moving things to universal laws. If you don't feel comfortable actually moving like entities to universal laws, what you can do is you can be moving knowledge. You can be moving information. So let's, for example, you're moving all of the knowledge of all the parasitic entities using technologies and clones to obstruct and regress universal laws and universal law correction directly to universal laws. You can be moving all of the knowledge of all entities, forcing magic and obstruction on universal laws to universal laws for correction. You can be moving, that opens up a whole, just get creative with it, right? Just get creative with it. Moving all of the knowledge of all the entities that have been using clones and technologies to forcibly torture, rape, and harm benevolent beings directly to universal laws for correction, right? Just use your creativity. When you're moving things to universal laws for correction, you can be moving information, right? All the information, knowledge, and wisdom that has been raped from benevolent beings, you can be moving to universal laws to be immediately cleaned and returned to the benevolent beings those things were raped from. Be moving all of the knowledge of all the entities forcing magic, harm, and obstructions onto humanity directly to universal laws for immediate correction. Right? There's a lot of things that that if you don't feel comfortable in actually moving the malevolence to universal laws, there's other things that you could be assisting with. I'm sorry. I'm trying to listen because I think there's... I'm sorry, just a moment. There's individuals, I think, outside the place that I'm in. And I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Okay, my apologies for the interruption. I'm not quite sure what that was about. Anyways, moving forward. So you have to know that universal laws are real, are valid, and should be functioning at full capacity in this place. So when you're refusing consent, know that you have every right to refuse consent, that it's upheld by true, authentic, real, universal laws, including in this place, regardless of what these whores are trying to do. Be throwing them off, be moving them out, be moving all of the knowledge of all the entities who are forcibly attached to you, trying to harm you, directly to universal laws for correction. Right? Like we have to just be trying to manage what we can in any way that we can. These bitches are wrong. They are wrong. This inverted matrix is wrong. The planetary parasite is wrong, right? The fact that hasn't been true benevolent intervention is wrong. The fact that there's animated dead entities using technology to forcibly torture, rape, and harm. Like, that's wrong. There must be correction. There must be. They are wrong. This inverted matrix, obviously, they've been trying to put fear into beings for a long time, trying to bully beings into giving over, trying to scare and put fear into beings to where they, think that it's their stuff when it's not. I think a lot of beings I think that they have bullied and harmed a lot of beings, tried to force them into submission. That should have been corrected by universal laws. There shouldn't be an inverted matrix here. There shouldn't be an artificial frequency fence surrounding this place, blocking out the enforcement of universal laws. That's wrong. That's wrong on so many levels that, again, once again, it can't be articulated. So you have to know that universal laws is real because of the lengths that they go to try and evade them. That fence must be fucking turned off. The reptilians must turn off the fence. And if not, then we're going to force you to turn off the fucking fence. And we're going to get universal laws fully enforced in here. And it means they all go bye-byes immediately. Yeah, we sure are. Because we know what the deal is. I don't fucking consent to this planetary. Now, some of you might not think it's a parasite. That's fine. You can think it's Mother Earth. Whatever parasite is within the planet that's instructing the smaller parasites, the reptilians here. I don't consent. I don't consent in being forcibly obstructed from leaving this place. The entity mixed with AI that I communicated with, I don't consent to that entity trying to obstruct me in any way, shape, or form. It's a parasite. It shouldn't be in manifested creation. I don't give a fuck if it's trying to hide in a planet. I give no fucks. It's a parasite. It's got to go bye-byes. It sure does. It's all done. AI is inorganic. It should not be in an organic universe. It's a technological parasite. It's an abomination. It must be removed. Take a look around. Look at what they've done with AI. Do you think it should be here? Right? It might be in other universes that they can use technology in a responsible way. Maybe. However, in this universe, it has not been used in that way. It has been used to torture, rape, and harm. So clearly this universe is not ready for technology. And it must be removed. Along with the parasitic dead animated entities using it. Because they don't belong here. They're dead. They shouldn't be animated here. And they've been using what they've raped from humanity to be animated. That is incorrect. That is wrong. Especially when there was no informed consent given. Especially when they're obstructing remedy and correction. They're obstructing universal law correction in here. So no, they're wrong. They need to be removed from the totality of manifested creation. They are incorrect. They are wrong. All parasites must be removed. The AI system must be fucking terminated. Completely. I'm doing what I can on my end to deal with some stuff in the best way that I can. I hope others of you out there, true benevolent beings who are recognizing what this place is, what they've been doing here to many civilizations. I hope you're recognizing things. I hope that you are wanting to hold on to your beings, to the totality of your beings. I hope that you are consistently pulling back what you think has been raped from you, strengthening your astral body, because your astral body houses quite a bit of your being. And that's what they're using to try and siphon and wear and use and rape and torture. Like, that's your astral body is how they're doing it. So it's very, 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 very important to be pulling your astral body when you wake up and before you go to sleep back to your physical body that you are speaking from, devoid of all harm to you, and be doing that on a consistent basis, because they're using technology to try and pull things from you that they shouldn't be. It's frequency weaponry. And they're playing with frequencies that they have no business playing with. Did you give them your consent to play with your astral body frequency, to be accessing your astral body frequency, to be accessing your mental body frequency, your emotional body frequency? Did you give them consent for that? If the answer is no, then you have every right. You are fully justified in your full right to be taking back all frequencies, energies, and bodies that you think that have been raped from you, back to your physical being that you are speaking from. There are so many TIs that they have, I can see what they've done, and it's horrific. Some of the older TIs, Phil Leak. Anybody remember Phil Leak? Was on YouTube a few years back. 2013, 14, 15. Sarah Grant, her channel's still up. She no longer, we're not sure if she's still with us, but her channel is still up. I think most of her videos have probably been deleted, but she had a lot of cosmic knowledge that she was accessing before they did their fuckery. There's another one, Bella, from the UK, I believe. Massive, she had a lot of wisdom and knowledge and was accessing higher knowledge and wisdom. Look what they did. Like, if you even happened, I will tell you, if you visit her channel, if you listen to any of the videos, they're very triggering. Very. So if you are going to visit that channel, you better make sure that you are emotionally and mentally prepared to listen to what she's saying. Now, she's stating things in a matter-of-fact kind of way. However, if you are one who has experienced those same things, it's triggering as fuck. So just be careful picking which video that you're going to listen to of hers. And she hasn't posted in a while. So I can see all these very high capacity, highly evolved beings, very spiritual beings. I can see what this parasitic species has done to them. I can see over a period of years what the parasitic reptilian species and their fucking lackeys in human vessels that have basically tried to sell humanity down the river because they think they're the most specialist window lickers ever. And they're insane and they're no longer human, right? They're window lickers. They're dead entities, just like their masters. Yeah, they're dead. They need to be, go to that final place, which is non-existence. Okay, so I can see what they've done here. I can see what they've done to humanity. I can see what they've done to humanity over many civilizations. I'm fucking all done. I sure am. I'm all fucking done with parasites that shouldn't even be in manifested creation. So something awry has gone on in this universe. I didn't consent to that fucking noise. I didn't. I didn't consent to this inverted fucking matrix. I didn't consent to being fucking trapped in an inverted fucking psychotic matrix of any kind. I didn't consent to that. Okay? So I'm gonna need to figure out where the exits are. Because I need to get the fuck out of here with the totality of my being. Fully intact. Yeah. Because I'm not doing a parasites bullshit. Parasites shouldn't even be here. And I know better. I know better. This universe should fucking know better. Any kind of planetary sentient being should fucking know better. They should know better that dead animated parasites shouldn't be here. They should know better. The fact that they don't is very concerning and very disturbing. I know better, though. I sure do. Now, I don't know what the fuck happened there with the planetary entity or being, with the universe itself. I don't fucking know what happened there, but I still know what the deal is. I still know the truth of things. I still know what's allowed and what's not allowed. I know better. Okay, so I'm gonna move accordingly. I sure am. Now, seems to me there's some other beings here who also are being targeted with the technology that tells me that they're also of the true benevolent creator and need to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, because they're also being tortured and harmed against the revocation of their consent. So I'm working very hard to get universal laws fully enforced in here. I'm working very hard at getting that fucking fence shut the fuck off. Yeah. However it is I gotta fucking do that. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna continue moving, doing what it is that I do. I sure am. I'm gonna be moving their violations to universal laws every day, all day. Moving them to universal laws every day, all day. Moving the artificial frequency fence, devoid of everything that's raped from benevolent beings, directly to universal laws, right? Doing whatever it is that I fucking need to get this shit imploded. They don't have my consent. They have never had my consent, ever. I'm not here to feed parasites. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I was created for. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not fucking doing it. So, if you are also a benevolent being who is not fucking doing it, just, find a way to assist. We need to get the fence fucking turned off, force them to turn the fence off, or forcibly trigger universal laws. in this place and collapse the fucking matrix altogether. And with it, they all go bye-byes. And so does the AI system. Yeah, I know. They're super fucking scared. They are. That's okay, though. We don't care. We don't care that parasites are fucking scared. No, we don't. They shouldn't even be here. And for what they have forced on humanity, for many civilizations, they should be fucking scared. They should be. Because they're fucking leaving. They're being terminated. Extincted. The reptilian species is being extincted. And however it is, I gotta fucking do that, is what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Because we're all done. Parasites shouldn't be in manifested creation. I know that. And if I know that, other true sentient, true authentic, real sentient beings, like planetary beings, should fucking know that. A true universe that's not psychotic and corrupted should fucking know that. Okay, so we gotta remember what the truth of things is, and be going with that instead of all their lies, cons, and deceit, and their fuckery, and all of the fear that belongs to them, because they know they're in violation of all universal laws. So, just do the best that you can. Please be calling back everything that you think has been raped from you, your your astral body, strengthening your astral body the best you can to your physical body, and continue refusing consent. Know that universal laws is valid and stand, and should be fully operating in this place. Know that. Force their shit out. They can't be connected to you. If you refuse to consent, that's it. They get out. Period. There's no debate. There's no fucking discussion. There's no listening to their fucking lies, cons, and deceit. Their vomit, right? We don't listen to their word vomit because they're parasites. They're never gonna, nothing valid is ever coming out of those vomit holes. So just whenever they start running their vomit holes, shut them down. Ain't nothing valid come out. It's word vomit. That's all that is. It's vomit. So shut them down. Force them out. Nope, you're going to universal laws. Nope, shut your mouth. Shut your vomit hole. You're going to universal. You can take it up with universal laws. How about that? You can take it. All you parasites can take up your woes. You can take all your woes and all your concerns and all your bitching and griping. You can take it to universal laws. Universal laws is going to help you out. Yeah, universal laws is the complaints department. Universal laws can fix all your ills, bitches. Right? That's where we need to be. Universal laws is going to fix all their ills. All their gripes, all their complaints. You're not the complaints department. Right? You're not the complaints department. Do you have a 1-800 number on your forehead? No. You are not the complaints department. They shouldn't be connected to you, to any benevolent being in any way, shape, or form. So, seeing as how you're not the complaints department, they need to take their complaints and their woes and their gripes up with universal laws. Universal laws will help them out. Universal laws is going to be correcting them. Correcting them. Moving all the regression technologies. Devoid of everything raped from benevolent beings must be moved to universal laws for dissolution. Because regression technologies are not allowed in this universe. So they need to be dissolved, deactivated, dissolved, however it is you got to say it. All regression technologies must be moved to universal laws for dissolution. And everything raped with the regression technologies immediately returned to the benevolent beings those things were raped from. And then move all the entities operating the regression technologies directly to universal laws for correction, which should be their immediate removal from existence. So those are some You know, I just thought I would come on here and say some things I think are important. And hopefully you're doing your best to stay strong. I realize it's challenging with dead parasites trying to rape you. I realize that they shouldn't be doing it. They need to be removed from this universe, removed from manifested existence. The reptilians need to be made extinct. They're dead animated parasites. They serve no purpose. They have caused nothing but so much harm and trauma in this universe that they just need to be removed from the totality of existence. Devoid of all magic, technologies, and everything that they've raped. They have to be ended. All right, so do the best that you can. Believe in yourself. Have strength and faith in yourself. Be pulling, again, everything that this matrix, inverted matrix has raped from you. Be pulling it out. Back to your being, devoid of all harm to you. Okay? If you didn't consent to any of it, you got to be taking it back. Or if you didn't, I'll rephrase, if you did not consent to the rape of your being, then you need to be taking back everything that they've been trying to rape from you. And trying to use, and trying to siphon, right? You got to be taking back all your stuff. All right, so stay strong, do the best that you can. Till next time.